Plane in Portland, Oregon last night. He was just another passenger who gave his name as D.A. Cooper. But today, after hijacking a Northwest Airlines jet, ransoming the passengers in Seattle, then making a getaway by parachute somewhere between there and Reno, Nevada, the description on one wire service, master criminal. Bill Curtis reports.
36 passengers got off the jetliner in Seattle last night. Left aboard 4 crew members and the hijacker, dressed in a business suit, demanding $200,000 and carrying a plain briefcase which he told the crew held explosives. With the full ransom collected from Seattle banks and 4 parachutes aboard, the plane headed for Reno. It took 3.5 hours, slow for a jet, but the hijacker had given detailed flight instructions. The rear stairwell was open all the way. It arrived at Reno in shreds. The crew, here being debriefed by the FBI, was told to fly low over Oregon's flatlands with the flaps down. The speed dropped to 200 miles per hour. Somewhere, the hijacker parachuted away with the money. The crew had little to say.
We gave the information to the authorities, and we just don't want to discuss it any further.
Have you been told by the FBI not to discuss?
No, they handle their investigation, and my company would rather have it released through them.
Tina, were you with the rest of the crew during the flight after you left the ground the last time?
Yes, I went up to the cockpit.
None of you were within sight of the hijacker, right?
Right. We already talked about it, and the captain,
How did you surmise that he was not on the plane when he landed in Reno?
Well, a search was made of the plane immediately after landing.
As we understood it, he could have gotten off as the plane taxied before it came up here. How did the crew know he wasn't on when it touched ground?
The crew couldn't know that, but we had the airport covered.
Are the authorities now searching for the man?
Snow covers the mountains in northern California and Nevada, a hostile terrain for any parachute drop, especially at night. Police believe he left the 727 in the flatlands of Oregon or Washington, but they are still looking in 4 states, even around the airport.
4
Authorities
states
began their search here, thinking the hijacker may have jumped off at the end of the runway as the plane touched down. But the problem is more complex. A daring parachute escape from a flying 727 somewhere between Reno and Seattle, Washington. Bill Curtis, CBS News, Reno.
We're not done.
It's flight detective work.
It's the most baffling unsolved crime in FBI history.
What is he saying with his number system?
In 1971, a man skyjacked an airplane for ransom, vanished into the night sky.
We have a match.
Unsolved until now.
I got 2 Bronze Stars.
Sergeant Rick Sherwood triangulated targets.
You were a coder. Miss.
Yes, Mr. Cooper.
You might want to take a look at that note. I have a bomb. I fail to see how this has any relevance or bearing on...
Shh. This is the good part.
See you again someday. Brother, Heimdall, you better be ready.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? We got a fun one tonight on Candy's channel. Alan K is going to be talking about D.B. Cooper. He's got, I don't even know if I can tell you guys, 45 slides on D.B. Cooper tonight in Forrest Fenn. Carrie, it's interesting you mentioned that. He doesn't look like Forrest Fenn. Maybe Alan will be discussing that very topic tonight. You know, maybe D.B. Cooper didn't want to look like what he really looked like. Anywho, what's going on, guys? I'm glad this is getting put out there without the community slandering and ridiculing those who have made these connections. Wayfarer, yeah, totally. I mean, this is what it's all about. Something else is going on in that Forrest Fenn story. And people like Alan and others have, found their path. And that path leads to D.B. Cooper. You hadn't seen that Loki clip before. Oh, God, yeah, that Loki clip is great. Like, spoiler alert, Loki was D.B. Cooper. But Alan Kay is going to bring it tonight. Are all the flight attendants still living? Would be cool to see if she thinks it could be Forrest or Skippy. Q, good question. Are the flight attendants still alive? That'd be marvelous to know. I would imagine they are. D.B. Cooper was imagined to be right around 40s, in his 40s, at the time of the hijacking, which would and the stewardesses, I think, stewardesses at the time is what they were called. I think they were probably in their 20s. So my guess would be 20s in the 70s, 30s, 80s, 40s, 90s, 50s in the aughts, 60s in the teens, 60s, 70s, maybe right around now. I would assume one at least has to be still alive. Oh, and Alan Case, boom, there you go. Yes, alive, both of them. Fantastic. Can we get them on the show? Let's give them a picture of Forrest Fenn at the same time and let them say if this looks like, a lot of things change in 40 years, right? 50 years. So, I don't know how good the human memory is, but it's such an indelible moment on their brains that I would almost assume if you showed them the right guy, maybe they would. I would love to know if they have been shown pictures of different suspects and gone, yeah, that's him, and then went, ooh, no, it wasn't him, or one went, yeah, that's him, and the other went, no, that isn't him. I'd like to know that kind of thing. Maybe Alan will get into that tonight. All I know is it took pictures. Candy took pictures of the pages of Ha Ha Ha, and I only got through 40 pages because that's all I was given. And, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I was 75% yes on D.B. Cooper before I actually got to read some of those pages of Ha Ha Ha. I'd say I'm closer to 90 now, maybe 95. Q, yeah, and it does seem, Sophie, I know. Q, it does seem like they shy away from interviews, but in that clip I showed you guys from that original broadcast from 1971, I think, or 72, you can tell. Even the captain is like, I think I'm just gonna leave it to the companies to decide, and they want to run it through the FBI. Okay. And then they bring on one of the stewardesses, and she's like, well, the captain just said what he said, and like, it's very obvious they were intimidated. Guys, this is 1971. If the FBI tells you to shut the fuck up, you listen. I know, Paul. I know. It's been a stressful couple of weeks. Guys, so many people have reached out to me privately and gone, fuck you, Ben, and fuck you, Ben, multiple times over the last couple of weeks because of all this shenanigans with the entity. And I don't want to get into that shit, but I also don't want to shy away from it. But, oh boy. It's been a stressful couple of weeks, especially when you know the truth and you got to just sit back and you want to hit that shiny red button. It's tough. But I will say, as far as the cigarettes go, look, my famous quote and motto here is, I'm taking a break from quitting. Any day I don't smoke a cigarette is a good day. And more, I'm having days where I don't smoke because I'm trying to quit. And so, more days of less smoking is good, but it's tough. The tapering down is certainly happening. Guys, along with the weed, I don't smoke and drink as much as it looks like. For, you know, when I'm on live, yeah, sure. And that's not to say I'm being someone different than I am, but I'm talking to strangers. I'm putting my face out there. I'm not comfortable doing this. And I've said it a few times, this was Ashley's idea, not because she wants any kind of spotlight, but she knows that I wanted to ingratiate myself into the community and put myself out there for my thoughts and stand behind my statements. And so, you know, we get to this point now, everything's under a fucking microscope and I'm not used to it. So, you know, do I drink a little bit more than I normally do on screen? Yeah. When I'm off this, no. Same with the cigarettes, same with the weed. You know, it's not fake, it's not an act, but it's also a coping mechanism. I don't know, a little honesty. DB Cooper smokes, says Susie Fenhaven. Susie, hold on. Susie, the DB Cooper that day smoked. Yes, if you read Ha Ha Ha, and this isn't spoiling what Alan's going to get into, but a little bit of a glimpse into it. DB Cooper himself in the book Ha 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 states he sat down at a bar at the airport terminal waiting to get on that plane, and he had a draft beer, and he saw a man smoking and went, I should smoke too. That'll throw off those fools and idiots at the FBI. So he decides to smoke to give off a fake profile so that the profile goes, he's a smoker. So that people like you and the FBI go, oh, he's a smoker, so let's look for smokers. Bingo, bango, bongo, there you go. He also states he dyed his hair black. Do you see? He also states he made sure to wear sunglasses to cover up his blue eyes. Yet people say he had brown eyes. Do you see how this works, Susie? If you're going to pull off a caper like a $1 million heist, because remember, he stole $200,000, right, in 1971, which equates to 1.8 million today. Yeah, you're going to wear a disguise. He even mentions a little bit of a quip of he walks into the airport restroom to put on said disguise, to change his hair, to morph into the character. And when he walked into that restroom, he saw a shoe shiner, and they exchanged words because the shoe shiner wanted to offer him shining, and he goes, no thanks. And then when he walks out, they exchange a look because the shoe shiner knows, you changed your appearance. And DB Cooper says he knew. The shoe shiner knew that that dude looked one way going in that restroom and looked a different way coming out. So yeah, he smoked. Sure. Throws people off. Where is the cash? Interesting, K-Pro. And again, I don't want to step on Alan's toes here, but some of this is known and we can talk about it. DB Cooper sold $200,000 in cash. They found roughly $20,000 worth of those serialized bills along, I think, near Vancouver, Washington. Except here's the problem. Where they found those bills, it was 20 miles upstream from where they originated everything. Meaning those bills had to go against the current. It was very much a Hardy Boys trail. But again, Alan will get into that in a much deeper level than I will. Those fans of numerology will love some of the connections between DB Cooper and Forrest Fenn. Fans of 42 should know right off the bat. DB. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, D equals 4, B equals 2, D B, 42. His initials, D.B. Cooper, D.B.C., 4, 2, 3. Interesting. Interesting. And remember, guys, the D.B. Cooper character that we know purposely would chain smoke to give off a false persona of someone he wasn't. It's very easy to do so, especially if you're putting off a persona. Davio loves his numbers. 42. Yeah! I thought you'd love that, Davio. Davio, seriously, you're going to love what we do, what Alan does with numerology and whatnot. Hey, by the way, this t-shirt, it's from a show called Mr. Robot. They had false businesses and websites that you had to hack, do different kinds of ciphers on. And so this was like one of the shirts that we made for it. So just FYI. Where was Forrest in 1971? Alan will address that tonight on Candy's show. Right, Alan? Tried water. You made a typo there. 4223. I think a lot of you guys who maybe were on the fence of DB Cooper will somehow, some way get to that finish line of, oh shit. All right. Maybe I don't believe it, but it's plausible. Need an ARG for the chase. Shit, Tom, I almost think you're part of the ARG now. You've been trolling me for a little bit, and you know what an ARG is. Good on you, sir. Hoof, what's smoke and mirrors? I'm willing to address smoke and mirrors accusations. I've seen it all on Thor. I've seen it on Facebook. I'm willing to stand up right now and talk about that if you want. Stand up. There you go. I'm willing to stand up and talk about it. What do we want to talk about? There's no smoke and mirrors. There isn't. Everything K-Pro and I brought to you guys this last 2 weeks is what we were told with an affirmity that I've not seen before in this chase. And I kind of expected and knew that K-Pro would get hung out to dry. It's why I went on K-Pro's show the first time. Go back and watch. The first time I appear on her show. And go back and listen as to the reasons I give on why I'm showing up on K-Pro's show now out of nowhere. I'm sick and tired of people going out on the limb for other people without corroboration of at least some other person who's willing to put their face out there with them. And that's what was happening to K-Pro. She was putting her face out there, delivering whatever news she was getting, whether it's bullshit, whether it's real, it doesn't fucking matter in this instance I'm bringing up. She was bringing info, and she had it corroborated, and the people who corroborated bailed. And so I told myself, listen, if I'm going to work with fucking K-Pro, then I won't bail on her. That's what's going on right now. Again, this time she at least has somebody else who has corroborated what she has seen. She still hasn't even shared everything with me. She's purposely said, Ben, I can't tell you this. You just have to trust me. And I've trusted. So when we get into this whole smoke and mirrors thing, no. It's just somebody else who's joining up with K-Pro because they see what K-Pro sees. And they have been trusted to not share the reasons or the methods or the sources. But they've seen it. I've seen it. I can corroborate K-Pro. All the fucking way. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, who is still standing? I see a lot of people who can go, oh no, this didn't happen. Oh no, it didn't happen like this. Oh no, you're wrong. Oh no, it's that. Blah, 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 blah. None of those people put their faces behind their fucking words. Some do. Some in this chase do. Some people will say this is bullshit, and they're willing to go on the line and on video and say it's bullshit. And I'm not saying that's what you have to do. But if you're going to sit behind the keyboard and go, no, 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 fuck that. That's easy. It's hard to do what K-Pro does. It's hard to do what I do in terms of backing that. It's hard. It's hard not to hit the big red button when you want to. It's easy to say you're taking the high road when you know you're not. No, Trusted. No More Secrets isn't a lie. No More Secrets is a real fucking thing. What do you think K-Pro dropped on Monday? You might take the stance, oh, there's no video, that's not true, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. That didn't come out of the ether. That didn't piss people off for no reason. Just as there's something weird going on with Fenn's backstory and the possibility of this being D.B. Cooper, there's something weird going on with the end of this chase. We all know it. What's this? Sale was announced on 10/10. There is a coincidence. Jack suddenly needs money on that date. 10/10 was 17 days ago. What are you talking about? I said there's more secrets to the story because I'm saying the idea of the story of Forrest Fenn. The possibility that he was somebody he wasn't. The possibility that he was D.B. Cooper is real. That's what I mean by that. Forrest said that he lost 22 pounds when the war ended for him. He would look a little different. Should we show a picture of what Forrest Fenn looked like when he was rescued by the Jolly Green Giant? Let's show it. The man does not look malnourished. Go look up a fucking photo of John McCain after he was... I'm not doubting the story. I'm just saying it's interesting he brings up his weight. He invites us to look. And... that's him before. Okay? Before. When he's getting rescued. He's on the end. But look at... that's not a malnourished human being right there. At all. At the fuck all. Ben, you said K-Pro was keeping more secrets in regard to last week's story. Trusted, K-Pro, if she's holding anything back at this point, I would assume it's because she has made promises to individuals and said she would not break them. That's different. Someone who's trying to get the information out there and doing everything they can to bend the rules, blur the edges to get the info out there, but then also say, listen, I won't break absolute promises. You people yell at folks who give you info and say it's bullshit. And then when they don't give you info, you go, you're a fucking liar and you're hiding something. Isn't that kind of lose-lose? Boo, I saw you in the bathroom. You can't hide from me. What's up?
Nothing. This is my room.
This is your room. It's true. Do you buy the DB Cooper stuff? You saw like the first 6 slides.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think it's curious.
She thinks it's curious.
I think it could be. I'm not 100%. Although it's very convincing. A couple of the things are very coincidental.
Like what?
Mm.
Stick your head in so they can see you. Stand up. Sit down. Ha! I'm just kidding.
You get me? You got me, huh? Well, let's see. I don't want to say anything that Alan's going to say.
No, I've already said stuff like that. Like, it's okay if we spoil a little bit. He's got 45 slides. We can't spoil everything. It's fine. We're hyping it.
I think that Fenn having virtually no money and then having a bunch of money and starting a gallery. Did you get into the kids' orange Fanta soda?
So DB Cooper on November... Shit.
Is that what you're drinking?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I specifically bought those Fantas that they could drink this weekend. So you drink one. There's now only 5 left. No more.
The Fantas are delicious.
Well, they're a weekend soda. Okay, it's a weekend soda.
I'm an adult.
So him having no money and then starting the art gallery. Where did he get the funds for that? That's interesting. Could have been that he just stole a bunch of money when he hijacked a plane.
I mean, the timing of both stories seem to be coincidental. Fenn, out of nowhere, starts an art gallery. He knows plenty of celebrity friends, and he was making, what, $12,000 a year?
Yeah, it's not enough.
That's $1,000 a month for a family of 4, and he's going to start an art gallery.
What would that be today, so that I can understand?
Well, okay, $200,000 was $1.8 million. So that would mean almost 5x. Oh, shit. Hold on. That means 5x, right? So, $1,000 a month would be like $5,000 a month. Huh. Family of 4, $5,000 a month. New Mexico / Texas. Okay, so Forrest Fenn said he had $12,000 a year, and that they had Alan has a slide on this. They had something of a comfortable lifestyle, but they couldn't afford Dr. Pepper's or tickets to the movies. On his $5,000 a month budget, there's still weird oddities with it. 2 million times 5 would only be $1 million. It's not even 5x. It's like 8x, 9x.
I shouldn't have asked the math question because you lost me a long time ago. Honestly, I was just thinking about what I was going to wear tonight to go to dinner while you were talking. My brain is just like ADD and just went woof off.
Here's what I'd like to know. What's the median household income in 1971? I think that would help. Can we Google that? Yeah. Okay, Larry says, now this is interesting. Forrest made $80,000 in his garage the last year of his service casting bronzes. Again, that's a salesman telling you that. We just don't know, right?
Did you say what year?
71. Now remember, he's taxed too, right? What's the tax rate in 1971? Median income of the nation's families went above 10 grand in 1971 for the first time in U.S. history. So he was still middle class. He was still lower middle class. I did it twice. I did it fucking twice.
I know.
The median household income in 1970 was $9,870. Okay, so if he's making 12 grand a year, he's making an extra $300 a month. That is not
enough to save for a gallon.
No. I don't care what the fucking inflation rate is.
No.
K-Pro, what time is Alan on? It looks like that Candy's going to go for an 8:30 Pacific PM time slot tonight, I think.
And also, what about the 20 grand for the dude, too? That him and Skippy.
How did he have $20,000
Good point.
in 1960 for the dude? Wander MT, let me ask you another question, sir. How did I and USA China and Jason Northface talk about Forrest Fenn and his 20K for the dude in 1960 when I was at the dude in August of 2021 and Dale happened to release an email drop 1 hour later talking about how Fenn had 20K to buy the dude? Strange. Did I make that point very clear?
Yeah.
Alan K., you need to look into the idea of Fenn having money for the dude, though. I think you do need to do that before 8:30. Just FYI. I'm going to be so shit-faced for this DB Cooper thing.
How? You're drinking orange Fanta.
Oh, yeah, that's orange Fanta. With a little vodka.
You're getting desperate.
I'm not desperate. I'm having a good time.
And orange Fanta?
It's a good combination. It tastes like an orange Julius. It does.
I haven't had orange Julius in years.
I support K-Pro as well, Rusty Sharp. There's nothing wrong with that. $5,000 in 1971 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $34,000. That would be shit. 8x? It's about 8x. So when he says he has $1,000 a month, he's saying he has $8,000 a month. Fuck, that isn't all. That's tricky. Can someone look up what veteran benefits were in 1971? His brother was involved in the dude, Mr. C. Doug, but I think he said his brother also put in 20K. So 60K to start the dude? I guess that works. In the 60s? So like 500 grand to start a hotel? I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Orange Fanta vodka is called the screwed up instead of a screwdriver.
Who said that?
Q.
Q. That's so good. Oh, I'd almost mod you for that one. That's great. I'll leave it up though. That's fucking fantastic.
Are you high?
I love it. That's funny as shit. That's funny. I like that, Q. Good job.
Loans, true. It's veteran loans. But I don't remember hearing about a loan.
Well, a loan is different. He said he got $12,000 a year. That sounds like fucking pension to me.
Yeah.
So, can we verify the pension was $12,000 a year, $1,000 a month? It sounds right.
Okay, well.
How much was rent in 1971? I'm gonna look that up. Rent in 1971. It would depend on the state. Rent in 1970 was around $108
For what though?
a month for your average rental. So that's probably like a 1 bedroom You know, your median monthly rent, $1,100 in 2021. Yeah, you're getting a 1-bedroom apartment.
This is like for a studio then.
No, LA is different. A one bedroom apartment in North Carolina, a nice one, costs me $1,400 a month.
Okay.
So $1,100 a month sounds right for a 1-bedroom, a decent 1-bedroom.
I think my studio apartment was $995
In California.
in California.
Okay, that doesn't count.
I'm just talking with you.
But California is like
state. I'm just saying.
Okay, so let's expound on that. That same apartment. What would that cost in Texas at
Yes,
the same
much,
year?
much less.
But no, in your opinion.
$500.
Isn't that fucking ridiculous,
Yeah,
though?
it's sick. That's why I moved away from California.
But that's almost why we almost have to take a breath here. Because he was in Texas. He was in Texas, and then he was in New Mexico. I mean, these are cheap rates, right? So, $1,000 a month he gets. Let's pretend he had $120 a month on rent. That leaves him $880 for the month. What's an average grocery bill in 1970? Can we look that up? Groceries in 1970.
Hello? Yeah. Yep. I'll be right back. I gotta drop Chloe off somewhere.
Okay. So bacon was $1 a pound in 1970. It is $5.50 a pound now. So there's a 5.5x. A dozen eggs was 61 cents. Now it's $1.53. Rice was about 20 cents a pound. In 2020, it's 70 cents a pound. Milk was about 60 cents a gallon. Now it's about $1.60. Ice cream was 0.84 cents a half gallon. Now it's $4.75 a half gallon. Pork chops were about $1.16 a pound. Now it's $3.77 a pound. I don't know. I still don't think he could have pulled it off with putting a gallery together. When did Fenn own the place in New York? That's news to me. What place in New York? I mean, I kind of... wait, remind me. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Good quote from Matt. He didn't just move to Santa Fe and open a gallery. He completely bought out Rex Aerosmith, who owned the business since 1952. So, everyone take a breath. Not only did Forrest Fenn move to Santa Fe and open a gallery, he moved to Santa Fe and he bought out a gallery owner that had owned a gallery for 2 decades. That has a price to it. So when he buys the gallery, he's probably buying some of the inventory too. That makes sense. And by the way, Albert Camus and Alan, I'm not sure if you remember this, D.B. Cooper, in the book Ha Ha Ha, quotes and mentions the street crossing Madison Avenue. Booyakasha. D.B. Cooper brings up out of nowhere Madison. Interessante. I can't wait till Alan gets to do his shit tonight. Let Alan do his dance tonight. And some of y'all are going to become D.B. Cooper enthusiasts. You just will. I know it. There's too much in this to ignore. Did I get Mindy's book a few years back? Milan. Of course. I bet you Alan is going to talk about that. Q brings up a good thing. Yeah, inheritance of money, right? Yeah, fair enough. But D.B. Cooper talks about a couple of things in Ha Ha Ha. One of the things he talks about is it seems like he didn't really need the money all that much. One of the things he invested in was silver. He knew that the U.S. Mint made a final round of the 50-cent JFK pieces, and I think it was 63 where it was just silver. And so he bought himself $50,000 worth of silver, which at the time of his printing of Ha 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 amounted to what? I think it was like 400 grand, 250 grand, something like that. So there's an answer to that too. Pilgrim, I don't think I'm being reserved and conservative. I'm smoking my ciggies. I'm drinking my vodka Fanta. And I got my pipe. We're good to go. We're locked and loaded. I wish I could have lived to do the things I was attributed to. Yeah, Alan, can we bring it a little earlier tonight? Can we do it at 8 instead of 8:30? Is that possible? Maybe 7? Davio's got me. Yeah, about 90% silver. I'm pumped. I really am, though. It's nice to have something to talk about besides the normal shit. Bring it now. I wish, K-Pro. I wish, but Alan has kids. We got to get it all settled, and then we'll do it. Although I would like to do it earlier, I would say. Doesn't the DB sketch kind of look like Zodiac? Well, the DB sketch kind of looks like a lot of people. And again, I think Alan gets into that. Didn't Forrest almost feed a politician to Beowulf or Elvis the alligators at that Republican Party or fundraiser? The Fenn? I have no idea, Lisa. No clue. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of fucking questions on this shit. Let's see. Can we do this? All right, I'll put that there. Go there. There you go. Who is yelling at me today about Fenn shenanigans? Ooh, look at all those notifications. There's a lot about that. Okay, well, that's good. Fenn played politics, but likely despised the process. Honestly, and it reminds me of me a little bit. When I had to play politics in the sales world, I hated it. I was good at it, but I fucking hated it. So I can at least appreciate that. But if you're good at it, if you know how to navigate the political waters, it's not addicting, but it's certainly something where you go, it's hard not to think they could actually deal with that shit. You know, Fenn can deal with the political navigation of waters, much like it sounds like a D.B. Cooper could. So. Unfortunately, what we're left with is an autobiography we can't read about a man who hid a treasure worth, what, $2 million. It just so happens that D.B. Cooper says in his treasure hunting book that he hid $200,000, which equivalates to our time to be $2 million. It's interesting. I only know of so many books that say that they hid money for people to find as a treasure. Ha 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 is one, especially when they say there are clues in the book. It's a rare thing prior to the copycats. Ha 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 is one of them. Is the cigarette a pre-warm-up of what's to come? Probably, William, yeah. Power is a drug, Tom, but power is weird. It depends on who has the power, who thinks they have the power. A lot of people don't have power when they think they do, or they have power and they don't think they do. If you are doing business, you're involved in politics. I would agree with that. Which is why I got out of the corporate world. Oh, see, Alan can only do about 8:15, so that's what we got to roll with. Nick goes, I had no idea D.B. Cooper wrote a book, right? A lot of people don't. This is why it's going to be awesome to hear Alan's presentation here. Alan has been working on this fucking slideshow, I think, since the moment he was convinced that D.B. Cooper was Forrest Fenn. And we're all just lucky to be privy to it now. We really are. If he's not D.B. Cooper, it's much along the lines of Fox Mulder truly believing that the government was hiding UFOs. Like, it's at the point where it's like convincing. So either there's something else that they were just using it as a distraction, or it was real. And then when you find out that people like, who was it, Stephanie 30acre wrote a book about how Forrest Fenn was D.B. Cooper, and that Forrest Fenn himself convinced her to do so, either he's perpetuating a lie for another reason, or he's just like, wow, how have people not put this to fucking together? Let me try one more time in my final few years. Does Forrest fit the age bracket of D.B. Cooper? Yes, 100%. Who else is going to be on the panel? I think it's just going to be me, Alan, and Candy tonight. Stephanie worked for Chase Inc. 2. Just saying. Well, Hoof, would you like to know that that D.B. Cooper was a fan of the term "the chase"? Would you like to know that D.B. Cooper used the term "the thrill of the chase"? Better tune into Alan's show tonight. So if Forrest Fenn is D.B. Cooper, how do you explain all the newspaper articles prior to 1971 with Forrest Fenn's image and name appearing in the same newspaper? Again, D.B. Cooper appeared in many newspapers. So if Forrest Fenn was in a newspaper before, sure, yeah. But that's the best plausible deniability. If you were already a public image in a newspaper, why on earth would you hijack a plane? And again, we have testimony from the man himself who wrote the book who says, I changed my image. I used sunglasses to hide my icy blue eyes. Do you know if F used to smoke cigarettes? DB apparently lit it up on the aircraft. Again, Buck, this is the whole point. If you're putting out a false persona, of course you'd go, well, this hijacker is a smoker, so you better only look for smokers, FBI profilers. Would it help to know that D.B. Cooper in the book, when he wrote about it, said, I decided to start smoking cigarettes that day so to throw off the investigators? I like the questions. Buck, love the question, but this is my point. The questions have even better answers. I wish I could have lived to do the things I was attributed to. Any interesting things at the LOC about D.B. Cooper? Oh, that's a good question. Does the Library of Congress have D.B. Cooper paraphernalia? Do they have D.B. Cooper information, sketches? That would be good to know. I wonder if you'd find a Forrest Fenn document in there nowadays. Dave, I'm a smoker based on camera. You don't know what I do off camera. Hoof says, well, we got to agree to disagree. No friggin' way Forrest would be D.B. Cooper. Again, what's your reasoning behind that? Why do you think no friggin' way? Have you read the book, ha ha ha? Have you made the correlations? Did you know that Forrest Fenn secretly only drank Coors draft beer? And did you know that D.B. Cooper mentions only Coors draft beer? It's little things. One off by themselves don't add up to much. But when you add them all up, there's a reason Alan has 45 slides. And, by the way, guys, yes, the cigarette butts, according to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the cigarette butts are missing. Whoops! Oopsie daisy. Pilgrim, according to the eyewitness testimony, he bared no accent, possibly from the Midwest. I know how much a father loves his kids and family, and he never risked doing that to them. No way. Is this the same Forrest Fenn who had his granddaughter threatened to be kidnapped and kept the treasure chest hunt going? You sure? His granddaughter was threatened to be kidnapped, and the chase went on. Are you sure? And again, did Forrest ever smoke? Again, it doesn't matter. D.B. Cooper himself goes, false profiles, false personas. If I start smoking on this specific hijacking, they're going to think the hijacker is a smoker. Great! What don't we get about that? If I wasn't a smoker and I was hijacking a plane, I would certainly smoke cigarettes to make them think it was a smoker. That'd be one of the first things I thought of. The brand of cigarettes that I think they were Raleigh's. Raleigh, North Carolina. From K-Pro. There would be times that Forrest would need to be away from the family for months at a time. And Peggy tended to the family. I always thought it related to him being in the CIA. Interesting. Forrest was in Texas making bronze replicas in 71. Well, this gets into the whole, did he make other bronze replicas like a chest? If he's making bronze replicas, why does he need to overpay for a treasure chest made out of bronze? It just so happens he could cast bronze. Then smokes D.B. Cooper weed, jumps out the window, and changes his name to Justin Posey. Wouldn't that make me a Justin Poser? Certainly DB knew which Air Force bases were below while at cruise altitude. I would say so. They were headed towards the Sierra Nevadas, so. I can't find this book, ha ha ha, anywhere. I wonder why. Maybe Alan could step in and say, who was the last person selling D.B. Cooper books online, like Amazon? Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I will. Storytime by Shiloh was the account selling the final copy of Ha Ha Ha. Storytime by Shiloh. Oops. 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 And yeah, I'm getting that mason jar out. Damn right I am. Oh man, some of you are gonna have some brain farts tonight. Just going, what? oh, did Shiloh sell other Forrest Fenn books too? Jeez, what a shocker. Guys. Guys. Why do you think the man has his autobiography so secreted? I mean, let me do this. Fuck it. It won't be a spoiler. It'll just be more hype. Oh, look. What's in Washington? Nez Perce. Double Omegas. Very interesting. That, what I showed you, was possibly where D.B. Cooper jumped out of his plane. We just don't know. Oh, shit. We don't know. Why didn't anyone ever question the validity of Fenn's treasure or character while he was alive? It's an interesting question, Whisper. I think they did. I think a lot of people did. And frankly, if you do think that Forrest Fenn was D.B. Cooper, do you continue to question his character? So, he hijacked a plane and stole $200,000 from the federal government. You realize, guys, the bomb he had was a fake. He never put anyone in harm's way. Never. Nobody was ever in danger because of what D.B. Cooper did. So, do we question his character, maybe, if he was D.B. Cooper? No. He stole from the same government that sent him out to shoot down villages in Vietnam. He was ordered to slaughter innocent civilians for war. He was mad. He was pissed. And all he got were a bunch of fucking medals that didn't mean shit. We can question his character, sure. But I don't know if we can question his character if he was D.B. Cooper. So what? He took $200,000 from the piece of shit government. Good for him. Lori, It's a good question, but I also say the same thing about my war for me. Like, what was he telling us about how he had to parachute into the jungle of Vietnam specifically so that we could know he was capable of parachuting into inclement weather, into unfamiliar conditions? I don't know. But I think a lot of people question Forrest Fenn. I mean, shit. When I first learned about him, I was told by my archaeological friends, don't fucking talk to that dude. He's a grave robber. Fuck him. It seems as if D.B. Cooper had an axe to grind with the federal government. I'm going to leave you all with some music real quick because I'm going to get a drinky. Maybe a clip. We'll see if we get kicked off. It doesn't fucking matter. We'll just add to stream. Here we go. No, we don't want to bring it. Ugh. No, I don't want to do that. We'll remove that. Hold on. It's not typing. Let's see. D.B. Cooper. Under 4 minutes. Let's see what we can get here. Is this sorted by views? Shit, it might be. Hold on. Filters. View count. Let's see here. Oh, a trailer for the Mystery of D.B. Cooper? That's enough time to get me. Here, you hop on if this goes too long. How about that?
Just as we were starting to roll down the runway, the flight attendant next to me handed me this note. It said, "You're being hijacked. I've got a bomb. Come sit next to me."
When he got on a plane in Portland, Oregon last night, he was just another passenger. But today, after hijacking a Northwest Airlines jet, master criminal.
He demanded $200,000 and 4 parachutes. Then he disappeared.
D.B. Cooper. Don't know his identity. Don't know where he came from. Don't know what happened to him.
There was one key thing your husband said to you.
I'm Dan Cooper.
There are thousands of people who say, I know who Cooper is.
I believe it's my dad.
I know.
I know my uncle was D.B. Cooper.
I realize I sound exactly like those people.
I think he's one of the slickest cats ever, walk on the face of the earth right now.
Man's beat the system, so to speak, a little bit.
The man who held the secrets. What secrets? What did we miss?
Cooper figured it out, and he got away with it. I want to be a Cooper.
I wish he had never told me anything.
Yeah. I did that perfectly. Well, I'm not done, so let's see what else we can do. Without a paddle. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is a good one.
Remember we pricked our fingers, took a...
I mean, this was an idea a while back, guys. Go find DB's fucking treasure, baby! Douglas Preston is Seattle. K-Pro, can I ask you a question? And I texted you this, but you didn't respond to me, so I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, you did. Just kidding. Haha. As soon as I check my text. All right, hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. K-Pro, tell me if I can share this other part. So, I can quote K-Pro right now. Where K-Pro states she heard from Fenn. He's CIA, or was CIA. Let that sink in. Specifically how it comes into terms with D.B. Cooper. K-Pro doesn't give a rat's ass. So, Fenn told K-Pro he was CIA. He would take long breaks away from the family in which Peggy would have to run the household. Some of us knew Fenn was CIA. Yes, Queen Anne. If Fenn was CIA and part of Vietnam, this explains D.B. Cooper to a level that no one really quite understands yet. If you can accept that Forrest Fenn was CIA, then you're one step closer to understanding how he could be D.B. Cooper. I have to listen to this audio that K-Pro sent me. Shit. How long is it? 4 minutes. 6 minutes. Can you talk to the people while I listen to this?
Yeah, is this about D.B. Cooper?
Yeah, just 6 minutes. Talk to the people. You don't believe he's D.B. Cooper yet, so talk to them.
Okay, and then I have to get ready.
All right.
Okay, I guess you're stuck with me for 6 minutes. CIA makes sense. It sure does. Play that audio. He's listening to the audio. And then he'll let you know. So where are we at, chat? Are we thinking this is possible or no? Well, thank you, Carrie. It's an easy costume. I had a costume party to go to, but I didn't win the costume contest. I was really trying to win the prize. So where are we at? Do we believe this is possible or not? Put it in the chat what you think. Yes or no? And then who's excited for the show tonight?
Hey, right away. Alan, if you're there, I need you to look into Occidental Petroleum. OCC, Occidental Petroleum.
Okay, there you go, Alan. Did you hear that? Okay, so we're saying, some people that are saying no, some people are saying, Lady Tarantula says yes. Home Finder, we're talking about Forrest Fenn possibly being D.B. Cooper. Shy Guy says not possible. Found too much evidence with pictures showing Forrest and name in many news articles. What do you mean?
He just casually mentions, oh, I was in Russia, and there was this KGB agent I knew about. How did he know who a KGB agent was, unless he was CIA? Mm-hmm. Unbelievable!
Hoof-hearted, I don't think that we're trying to figure out if he's DB to say he made some mistake. It's just...
Why are KGB agents following Forrest Fenn to begin with?
Ooh. Yeah, we're not hoof-hearted. I don't think we're saying anything was a mistake or even a stupid mistake. We're just trying to figure it out. That's what this community does. Search for the answers. I think if you were in Russia during the Cold War as an American, you just assume everyone you meet is a KGB agent. Hey, Candy, what's up? Okay, so pictures from newspapers showing Forrest's image and dates prior to 71. Okay, what does that prove, though? His photo and dates, what? You have, like, proof of where he was, or how can you be so sure? we stay. They follow Americans over there. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm curious to see. I don't know if I'll be home. Hopefully I'll be home by the time you guys go on to watch the show. Hooley says he's going to freak when he hears KGB called the airport for Forrest and his CIA friend answered. I have no idea about that. What year did Forrest go to Russia? I'm not sure. What year was he in Russia? Does anyone know? Carrie asked K-Pro if Cynthia will come back to the community, and she says she tried. She gets attacked a lot, not blaming anyone, but it is hard when people are so harsh. We could get a lot from her if people put stuff in the face.
Hold on. He talks about paintings he's getting from Russia illegally. And he talks about how he's going to send some of these paintings to the Cody Museum. And then, what does he add? I'm going to send some of those paintings to a museum in Seattle, Washington. Why? D.B. Cooper.
What is this audio from? Like an interview? K-Pro, is this an interview that you did with Forrest? Thank you, Indy. Yeah, she told you she does a good job. She's great. You can hear the audio in the background? Yeah. He's just in the bathroom. Oh, it's Cynthia's. Okay, got it. Cynthia's video or audio. Isn't it crazy though? Like, especially I feel like you can't do anything now and get away with it. It was such a different time that long ago. Think about it. You can't get away with anything now. With DNA and cameras everywhere and tracking. So I'm not 100% convinced. In fact, I wasn't even really that into D.B. Cooper until I started dating Ben, and then we listened to a couple of documentaries on it once when driving home from Vegas. It was fascinating to me. And then the Forrest Fenn connection, we watched some videos about that, and that was really cool too. It's just interesting. He lands a plane on a golf course to get paintings and tells the lady he'll... So, I don't know. There's my cat over there. That way. Yep, you saw it, Carrie. That's Lucky Hugh. Pop open that beer, Candy. I promised myself I would take a break from all this Fenn crap. Here I am again. Jeez. Yeah, but we're not talking... Well, we're talking Fenn, but different Fenn. D.B. Cooper Fenn connections. Fun stuff. A raccoon? You know what's interesting? Oh, where did she go? That cat is a tabby, but she's mixed with a bobcat, is what my vet told me. And she just ended up on my doorstep in Texas. And I kept her. She's a good cat. But she had some bobcat in her because when I had her fixed and I had her declawed because she was feral, I know that it's a touchy subject. It's even illegal to do that in California, but I went to this really great vet and I paid so much money, and she did it
Holy shit! K-Pro, I understood why you sent that to me. Cynthia Meacham, thank you. Holy shit.
I'm so excited that you heard something that's exciting that you're not going to tell me.
Fenn is describing a moment where he's dealing art in Russia, and he is in a car where it's just the driver and him. And as they're driving in Russia, KGB police come up behind them with guns and go, in Russian. They arrest the driver and leave Fenn. And what does Fenn say about the story? They arrested the wrong person, but I'm not going to say any more about that story. Whoa.
What do they arrest him for?
Doesn't fucking matter. They were coming after Fenn because he was CIA, and they thought his handler that they were getting was his handler, and it wasn't. Fenn says they arrested the wrong guy. They should have arrested Fenn because he was CIA. He was in Russia. Listen.
Well, I sat there for a minute and I said, my God, they arrested the wrong guy. I'm not going to tell you the other part of this story, but they arrested the wrong guy.
He was CIA! 100%! He's D.B. Cooper.
He's D.B. Cooper because he's CIA?
Yes.
You guys are saying, then he walked back to the hotel in the rain, then he went to the subway to hide, he was arrested. I'm not sure what the story is.
I got up, it stopped raining, I started walking back to the National Hotel. It was a long walk, and I told myself they're going to be waiting for me. Not only was I staying in Arm & Hammer's suite, but I was doing some things that they didn't like.
I was doing some things that they didn't like.
And there was nobody there. I mean, it was one of those times where I ducked a bullet. Jesus.
One of those times I ducked a bullet. Jesus.
Go back again? You still went back because you said you've been there 17 times.
My Cousin Vinny is a great movie.
We were all working for the same department.
We were all working for the same department.
We would always go together and we would always come back together. We were not allowed to know what the other guys were doing.
We were not allowed to know what the other guys were doing. That's called compartmentalization.
One time with these other two guys, and I got sick. And I was mobile, but I was sick. And we were waiting at the airport in Moscow.
Me either.
And
But I'm here for it.
loudspeaker, Mr. Fenn, pick up the phone. You're wanted on the phone. First of all, it's impossible that would happen. In English, Mr. Fenn. But I was sick, and we were waiting at the airport in Moscow, and over the loudspeaker, Mr. Fenn, pick up the phone. You're wanted on the phone. First of all, it's impossible that would happen. In English, Mr. Fenn.
Even if this has been out to the people, Rob, seriously, plenty of people have not heard this man.
Yeah, like how many of you have heard it? Some of you have, but I haven't. That doesn't really mean anything. Forrest was on the grassy knoll. Didn't he say something like he knew something about that? Or am I just remembering weird things? Like he knew who shot JFK?
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
This is going to remind you of a story that I've told you. There's a couple people out here in the Fenn world that know the story that I've really told about the time I met Fenn, the extra portion of it.
I said hello, and there was nobody there. But there was a guy standing there with a newspaper. He folded up the paper and he said, Forrest, have a nice flight home. All of a sudden, I'm not Mr. Fenn anymore, I'm Forrest.
Yeah.
And he walked away. In other words, Forrest, shut up, I'll never come back again. And I never did. That was...
Wow.
The story gets wild after that I don't want to go into. But really...
Wow. Forrest, your other
At the last second, Forrest had someone who told him they knew who he was by calling him by his first name, Forrest. Some of you know my story. I've never heard this before. That's interesting.
You ready to sit?
Yeah, I guess. Fuck. K-Pro, you've heard the fucking details I've given. That's fucked. I'm a little miffed right now. I mean, that's identical. Fuck, man, that's fucking with me. How do I not talk about it now? Fuck! Fuck! Do I just add what he fucking said to me? No one will believe it. That's why I haven't said it. I don't know. It's kind of fucking with me. I will say that, though. Maybe. Maybe Charles Chapman. Charlie Chapman. Say it, say it, say it. Just say it. Even fucking Capro says it. It doesn't really hit a button, though. I mean, people most likely just go, okay, Ben, sure he said that. I don't know. I need music. Maybe music will get me there. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just say this. It doesn't give me any insight into the treasure. Yeah, okay, for all 108 of us. I know. No one's watching this, but fine, whatever. It's not a red button. He did like to tell tall stories. I will say that. Big fish. Alright, fuck it. So you guys know the story of when I first met Fenn. If you don't, I'll rehash it. I walked into a bar in Silver City, New Mexico. It was July 7, 6, 5, something like that. Oh, no, it couldn't be 5 because we were coming back from Roswell. So July like 7 or 8. And at this point in time, I had an incident on my dig. And my incident was I was digging a pit house and I broke a Native American skull with a pickaxe. It's about 10 feet deep. And so they brought in, when I hit the skull, it immediately violated the laws of NAGPRA, the Native American Graves Rituals. I can't remember now. Either way, as soon as you hit a dead body that's Native American and you're on a dig that has the behest of the tribe, you have to stop. And so we stopped. And we brought a shaman in, and the shaman did kind of a reburial ceremony. at the time. And I rejected it. I didn't want to be a part of it. I didn't believe in that, quote, nonsense. Ironically, that day I was at home washing artifacts, which is, that's something they do. If you're in archaeology and you're on a dig and you can't be on the dig or whatever, they have you wash artifacts. That's like the grunt job. Later on in the dig, a few things happened. Right after the point in which I rejected the shaman, 2 days later, I'm back on the field, and someone falls into my pit that I'm digging as I'm swinging my pickaxe. And instead of hitting them in the neck as they fall into my pit, I avoid them, and the pickaxe goes into my own right leg. And I hide the wound. A couple days later after that, I'm infected. I have veins pulsating up and down my leg, and blue pus coming out of the wound. And of course, one of the graduate students who I went to says, "Why the fuck didn't you say anything? You're digging in dirt that has microbes that have not been exposed to the human race in 1,000 years. Like, you just can't do that with an open wound." So by the time I told everybody I was infected, they drove me to the nearest hospital, which was about, like, I don't know, 5 hours away. And while I was in the hospital, I found out, because we didn't have internet where we were digging. And so when I was at the hospital, I finally had internet. We got internet when we would do our laundry. So I finally had internet when I was at the hospital, and I find out that my girlfriend at the time that I got a ring for and was going to propose to had cheated on me. She said that she was going to Italy she was an astrophysicist. So she was going to Italy because she was going to be an intern at one of these big observatories. At the same time, I was doing my dig, so we were like, okay, that's cool. It turns out that's not what she was going to Europe for. She just wanted to go to Europe and backpacked around Europe and met a dude. And so I get an email a couple weeks later when I'm in this hospital bed. And I find out she's cheating as I'm in a hospital bed for a leg infection, and the doctor says we might have to amputate. And I go, okay, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have, said no to the shaman. And so I don't get a chance to do any kind of reburial ceremony or anything like that, and I'm done. I get out of the hospital. I don't lose my leg. But I go home to a new world where I don't have that girlfriend anyway. Blah, 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 blah. So a couple weeks after this happens, we happen to all go to Silver City, New Mexico for our last weekend together. And so we drove a couple hours, or I think it was 4 hours to Silver City. And we all walk into a bar that had about, I don't know, probably 20 people in it. And I walk into this bar, and I go up to get a drink. The rest of these, what do you call them, professors and graduate students are all just, sitting at the table waiting to get their drinks, served to them and whatnot. And so I go to, the actual bar top. And I walk up to a man who has silver hair parted on the side, kind of by himself, drinking out of a glass. It's, up to here, a cocktail glass, but it's pure. It's just liquid, see-through liquid, not even an ice cube. And so I assume it's water. And we get to talking. And when we start talking, I tell him, he asked me why I'm here. And listen, a bar in Silver City, New Mexico in 2009, 25 college students come in, whether they're graduates or undergrads, it doesn't matter. It raises attention. And he asks what we're all doing here. And I tell him we're on an archaeological dig, blah, 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 blah. And he's super interested. So he asks me a bunch of questions about our dig, what we're doing there, who we're studying, what we're studying, and there's all sorts of facets to that. I mean, we had astroarchaeological experts there. We had experts in matriarchal societies, because we assumed this was a matriarchal society, which we actually proved. So it was interesting. And it sparked a conversation. From that conversation, we got to the end of it where he tells me, well, by the way, if you are... Part of this conversation, I told him I'm done with archaeology. At this point, I had already made up my mind. I was not going to stay in archaeology. I didn't like the politics of archaeology. Anytime I asked questions, I would get repudiated by all sorts of professionals. And it was bullshit. And so I kind of vented a little bit to him, and he really liked it. And then he says, well, listen, if you're not going to stay as a professional archaeologist, maybe as an amateur archaeologist, I went and hid a treasure. Maybe you can go find it one day. And I was like, okay, sure you did. Now, at this point, I'm thinking he's drinking vodka straight up or something. You know, like, that liquid is not water. So he's just telling me a story, and I'm going, okay, sure. And he doesn't give me any more details. He doesn't tell me about a book or a poem or anything like that. What he does is just say, I hid a treasure. Now, there's been debate about this. When I've told the story, the first time I told the story, I was like, I don't know if he said he already buried it, if he already buried it, or if he already hid it, or if he hadn't hidden it yet. There was a discrepancy. At this point, I'm about 95%, and I've always said this, I'm about 95% he said he was going to hide a treasure chest. He did not tell me about a poem to find it, though. And I tell him, all right, you know, that's cool, old man. And I'm getting looks from everybody kind of at our table by the window of the entrance of this establishment. And I'm about to walk over there, and I go, you know, I tell him, have a good night. He grabs me by the shoulder, and it's enough to turn me. And I turn back to him, and he goes, say hi. And this is what I was holding back. He goes, say hi to Lily for me. And at this point in time, I don't know what to make of it. I think at this juncture, this guy's a creeper. Here's why. I have a daughter. I had her in 2003 when I was in high school as a senior. And her name is Lily. And we spelled it Lillie, just like his mom's name was spelled. And when he said, say hi to Lily for me, it didn't hit me like it should have. It hits me now when I tell the story back, but at that point I was like, this must be like a friend of Lily's mom, because we had a custody battle. I didn't understand what was going on, and I didn't give it a second thought. That's the part of the story I haven't told yet. When I walked away from him, he said, say hello to Lily for me. Say hello to your daughter for me. And here's what I'm going to share right now. And I don't think I've shared this with anybody. But I'm going to show you guys the email that I sent Forrest Fenn on June 2nd, 2020. Where's the share screen? Here we go.
What's this?
Hold on, I'm just going to reset this song. What? You look amazing, babe. All right, so... Forrest. Just another lowly searcher letting you know how your quest has touched my soul. Again, this was June 2nd, 2020. Right before I was about to go boots on the ground. I'm 36. I got my degree from UNLV in forensic anthropology. After living in the real world, I decided a pursuit of academia was not for me. I've been on a few digs, and I've happily accepted the accreditation of amateur archaeologist. I reach out to you not for clues, but to tell you thank you. I have been a lost soul as of late. I'm not here with the intention to tell you a sad tale. We all have them. But this one hits home. For reasons outside of my control, I lost contact with my daughter Lily about 5 years ago. I discovered your poem about a week ago. After developing my own solve, I did what any searcher would do when investigating a puzzle: research the puzzle master. Upon finding your mother's name was Lily, I have had chills that have never halted. This twist of fate does not give me access to a treasure, but it does inspire me to put boots on the ground. An expedition I do so wishing my daughter Lily was with me on. She's 17 today, and I haven't seen her since she was 12. I take my quest to and on the backs of others' research. I've tried to pinpoint where a family would take a road trip from Texas to the Rockies and all the pit stops in between. I've decided upon Brown Mountain and where a warm water halts but for a brief moment. From there, it's a quest to find the blaze. My daughter isn't with me, your mother isn't with you, but Lily will be in the heart of my search. Thank you. I'm not some asshole who just joined this fucking chase for the thrill of it, guys. I didn't just jump in at the last second and go, oops, look at me. So yeah, that was the one thing I didn't want to talk about because it makes me look fucking crazy. I don't know why the guy used my daughter's name. I have no idea. And you can believe it or not, I don't care. Whatever. So what was the point of it all? Was Fenn stalking me? No, I don't think so. You guys have to understand at the point in time in which I was doing this, we had what you call tourist observers. We had people who would come to our digs who were retired. And they would observe our digs. When I say digs, I would say multiple days where we had, 15 to 20 retirees come help us out. And if you guys know, you're digging in the dirt, you pile up all your dirt into big totes and whatnot. You take those totes and you actually put them on these sifters. So like people do these sifters all day. So we would put the tourists on the sifters so that, they would have fun in going through the dirt to see if they could find any artifacts. And to us, that was great. It's another set of eyes, but we don't need them in the actual pit to dig because that needs to be scientifically and done precisely. So... why did I name my daughter Lily? Whew, that's tough. Her mom wanted to name her something else, and I saw a lily flower the day I found out that her mom was pregnant, and that was the name in the back of my head the whole time. And for whatever reason, her mom and I didn't get along, but for whatever reason, she listened to me on the name. So her name was Lily, and it wasn't Lily. I wanted it spelled differently. And it just so happened it matched the fucking spelling of Fenn's mom. And then it just so happened the dude brought up her name to me at a bar in Silver City, New Mexico. I don't know. It fucks with me every day. My family's not famous. There's no reason for him to know that. The only thing I could come up with was he knew about a kid who said no to a shaman for a reburial ceremony on Native American dead bodies. And maybe that news hit him. Other people in Silver City knew about what we were doing, so you know, maybe he heard about that dig in Mimbres, New Mexico in June of 2009. Maybe he was even there. I don't know. What was my GPA, Tom? I had a 3.9 throughout college. Going into my senior year, when I took the GREs, I passed the GREs. When I say passed, I mean it got me in as an accredited student who was going to be accepted. I got a 6 out of 6 on my essay, which was important if you're going to be an anthropology student. I was accepted. I turned it down. And yeah, and I haven't seen her since she was 12. So we all got stories, guys. We all got stories. Why didn't I ask him? INFJ is a great question, man. At the time in which he put his hand on my shoulder and he said, "Tell Lily I said hello," I gave him a look, and at this point in time, I was actually getting along with my daughter's mom, and I didn't actually feel like I was going to be going to court anytime soon. So I actually thought this was just somebody who knew my daughter's mom in New Mexico, and she was keeping tabs on me. It sounds crazy, but that's honestly what I thought at the time. You know, or like Homefinder says, he was referencing his mom. I don't know. Maybe he liked the fact that he found out. Again, I rejected the shaman. You guys have to understand where we were at. Mimbres, New Mexico. There's a Mimbres Historical Society near where we were doing the dig. That historical society, they will go to a town like Silver City and go to a bar on a weekend. So these people talk. It is a thing. I don't know. Well, fuck it. I mean, fuck it. Fuck it. Whatever. So, I haven't even told Ashley this one. He said, "Say hello to Lily for me," and I looked back at him, and I said, "How do you know?" And he just smiled, and that's it. There was nothing else. There was not another word said. But I did make a response, and I just figured it was bullshit and moved on. And I never thought about it for what? 5 or 6 years. And then in 2015, 2016, I actually heard about the poem and the treasure, and I connected it. And I said, shit, I already heard about this. I heard he was a grave robber. I'm not going to go looking for this. And so I said no. And then I reapproached it in 2019, and then boom, bang, bing. Lucy, exactly. It's like you're still growing up and raising a child too. That's what I was doing, man. Like, I didn't know what I was fucking doing. It's fucked up. I mean, I guess it's serendipity, Beaks. It could be. It's fucked with me since 2019 when I got back into the chase and I realized, you know, and I connected all the dots. Here's my theory on it. I think he was a master salesman, and I think he had a plan to tell 5 to 10 to 15 people randomly about his treasure hunt as he's writing the book or as he's writing the poem or about to deposit the treasure somewhere, and does word of mouth marketing. He knew I was associated with a college, a major university that was doing a dig. If I talked about anything related to Forrest Fenn, it would reach my professors, and that's probably something he wanted. That's the most I could come up with, that he wanted me to talk about his treasure hunt to my fellow archaeologists to get word of mouth going. It seems like a plausible scenario. I don't know. On its face, he knew your daughter. If he knew my daughter and then never reached back out to me, that's weird to me. What's the point? FBI raided his house June of 2009. I don't remember that, Milan. I know they raided his house in 2009. I just don't remember when. Tom says, so why does the community trust anything? Fenn fucked with Ben. Fenn fucked with everybody. He didn't care who he used. I'm not saying he used me. I'm saying that maybe he was testing out a marketing strategy with me. Let's see if this amateur archaeologist who's still in the school, who doesn't want to be an archaeologist, thinks this treasure hunt is real. I don't know. I doubt that he fucking knew my daughter, Lily. But how could he know my daughter's name was Lily? I don't know. This is why I didn't want to get into this. Ashley asked if he could have talked to my professors. Yeah, he could have. My professors would have known about my daughter Lily. I talked about my daughter Lily every day when I was on that dig. I talked about her every fucking day. It's my daughter. But it still weirds me out. I don't know. But it has certainly fucked with me. The date I met with Forrest in the Silver City bar, I think it was, I want to say like July 7, July 8, July 9, somewhere around there. If you can go back, I think it was around a weekend. We had just gotten back from Roswell, New Mexico, from a July 4th trip. And we got back, I think, the 6th. We did wrap up, you know, kind of inventorying artifacts and whatnot. And then we went down to a bar pretty quickly again on like the 8th or the 9th, I think. And then we were done with our dig, I think, on like July 12th or something like that. But it was certainly July 6 to July 10, July 7 to July 9, something in there. Was I being scouted by the CIA? I wish. I've said on multiple occasions, CIA, if you want me, I'm in, man. I will fucking do whatever you want me to do. But they've never contacted me. My home base was Las Vegas at the time, Milan. I was not in Albuquerque. I went to school at UNLV. I was planning on going to grad school at UNLV. So it's all sorts of weird. He was playing dumb. He knew all of you. I will say, I had the feeling like he knew the answers to everything he was asking me. I will say that. Andy says K-Pro mentioned that if you wanted you could play the Forrest audio that she sent for all in chat to hear. I thought I played some of it, but I'll play it again. That's fine. On June 12th, 2009, federal agents searched the homes of collector Forrest Fenn, seeking artifacts their undercover source had learned about during the course of investigation. He hides the chest in September, according to DS. I will say, yeah, we met about a month later. He said he was hiding it, though. I really do believe that. 95%. I'm hiding a treasure in the Rocky Mountains. Is how he said it. I don't know. A good lawyer never asks a question he doesn't know the answer to. When he asked me what I was doing here, it seemed as if he already knew what I was doing there. He already knew the team of archaeologists that were walking into that bar because he already knew what we were doing. I don't know how. I don't know. And this is why I didn't want to talk about it. I just don't know. Let's see. What other soundtracks do we have? Season 3. How did Fenn escape prosecution despite having artifacts seized? I mean, there's a million answers to that, man. A million. What beers, Indy? You think it was staged, Lost? I don't know, man. I'm not that important. And he didn't. I offered to buy him a drink too, and he rejected it. I don't know if I ever added that part. I was like, "What are you drinking?" He's like, "It's fine. I'm not drinking anything." It's like, okay. So I thought it was water. Hooley's right. They illegally obtained evidence by going onto his private property before they had the warrant. Godelkin says, what was the name of the bar? I don't remember the name of the bar. I honestly don't. But what I'm willing to do right now, let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. What I'll do is I'm going to look at bars in Silver City right here. And then I'll look at kind of like the Google Map view of it. And then let me see if something spikes. Now I have to remember, see, this is the best part. Okay, where's the Walmart? There's the Walmart. Okay, so the Walmart's over here. I know for a fact the bar we went to at Silver City, see this highway? See this? We took this 180, except we went up here. I bet you Mimbras. Yeah, there's Mimbras right there, folks. Boom, bang, bing, right there. Alright, so Silver City's over here. I'm going to tell you guys the bar was over here. Right off this Hudson Street was kind of like Main Street. Alright, hold on. Let me type in bar. Oh, wait. Forest Pizza. Wait. Forest Pizza right there. Right there. Oh, shit. I love it. What's Forest Pizza? This hidden gem. Oh shit. No, the bar is not long gone, Sophie. My gut instinct here is that bar is not going anywhere. So let me see if I can find a bar here. But I love the fact that we got Forest Pizza right here. And if I can remember, and I'm going to show you guys right here. This isn't the street, but if you can see my mouse, I remember a bar going along an east-west street like this. And then I remember a north-south street like this. So I'm going to guess it's right on the corner, if I remember properly. So hold on. Oh, here we go. Little Toad Creek Brewery and Distillery. Ooh, this is familiar. Hold on, let's see it. There's those... Oh, no. This isn't it. Hold on. Bar. The Murray Hotel. Ooh, this looks right. It's right on the corner. Do we have any other picture? Nope, that's not right. All right. Bar. Let's see here. Ashton House. That's interesting. Let's see. Bar. Silver Sea. Mix. Where's Mix? Oh, is this Mix? Maybe it's over here. Oh shit, hold on. Let me look at this. I need more images of the place. Nope, this isn't the right spot. It's fine, we'll find it. It wasn't this. No, it wasn't. Okay. I'll find this. Hold on. I'm telling you guys, it was a... Yeah, see, it was a bar like this. Where it looked like it was on the corner of the road right here. Honestly. Maybe I should just Google Maps. Let's see, hold on. No, that's not a... Oh, fuck, man. Hold on. What did I tell you guys? This is the main street. I remember this. Hold on. Fuck, man. It looked just like this place. The Palace Hotel. I'm telling you... Honestly, I think this was it. This feels like the I feel like we parked right here, and then we walked in right here. But I don't know. It couldn't have been something like that. And this is too far down into Main Street, basically. It's, no way it's here. I'm telling you, maybe it is. Maybe it has been changed. This looks like what I walked out of. Right the fuck here. This thing here. All of this. Looks like it was a bar 10 years ago. I'm telling you, this feels like where we went. I don't know what to say. I mean, there is no other option. Unless it was this, and I had everything turned around, and it was this bar right here on the corner. Nicky's. This could have been it. Market Street.
Can you pause for a minute?
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, guys. Hold on. I just saw Ashley dressed up for tonight. What are you doing right now?
I'm going to put the pizzas in.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to be able to take them out and feed the kids?
Did you get one bite?
They don't have one bite. I haven't found it.
I want Dave Portnoy's pizza.
I need my cough syrup. And the little cup next to it. Thank you, sir. Wait.
I told you the Lily story, right?
Yeah.
I didn't like telling you the Lily story, did I? I really wish. Have you looked at this while I do this?
No, I just heard you talking about it.
I'm trying to go down. Fuck, man. I'm trying to figure out this bar.
You have pictures from back then? No, of course not.
On Facebook, maybe.
Alright, putting pizzas in.
Honestly, maybe it was like this. If I looked at the bar like this and said, "Oh, it's on a corner," I could easily say it's on this corner and not know it because I was drunk.
Could be.
Right? This feels good. The Little Toad. In fact, I'm thinking this was it because it was on, what's it called? Yeah, it's on Broadway and Bullard. This is it. I had my first cigarette. Yes! This is it! This is it. This is the one. Little Toad. This is the one. I had a cigarette right here on this wall. Holy shit. Right here. Goddamn. So this is where I met Fenn. This bar right here. Guarantee. I know it for a fact. For whatever reason, I thought it was on this side. But it's on this side. I remember this sign right here. 100%. I'm wondering if this was another building, though. Because I remember these steps, too. Shit. The problem with me is I'm still thinking it's on this side. It still confuses me. Like, I'm saying it's over here, but I still think it's over here. Little Toad Creek, originally found in 2012. Was it originally founded in 2012? Little Toad Creek? Well, then maybe that wasn't it. Ah, shit, man. I don't know. Hold on. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. You know what I would love to do? Bar Silver City, New Mexico, 2009. This is a C? Let's go to the website. Yeah, originally founded in 2012. That can't be it. That can't be it. Hold on. God, this is bothering me. Right? Like, let's do a phone a friend. That doesn't mean there wasn't a bar at that same spot before it. I agree. I agree. But I gotta say... Okay, guys, like, honestly... When I look at a street corner here, my gut instinct My gut instinct says I was on the west side of the fucking street. I really felt like I walked out of a bar and had my first cigarette on this wall, not this wall. Can we look into this place? Palace Hotel, 1882. Does the Palace Hotel have a bar? Can we do that? Palace Hotel, 1882, Silver City. See photos. I want to see the inside. This isn't it. No. This isn't it. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. I'm really tempted to call one of my archaeology friends and just see, where did we go to the bar? If I go to, no, it's not this. And if I keep going down, there's no way. No, it's just, no, it's not this either. It's down on the main fucking section. I know it. Hi, Boo.
Hey. Okay, 15 minutes on pizza.
You put them in the oven?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So don't forget. And then there's cut up lettuce. See if they'll
lettuce with pizza?
Yeah, I want them to have some salad. Make them eat, just tell them to have some, it's in the bag. Tell them to do some salad with ranch or whatever dressing they want.
Sure.
And they have to have showers.
Sure.
Okay?
Yep.
You got it?
Yep.
Love you.
Love you, Boo. Have
I'll
fun.
be back. Thanks. Chloe should be getting right home, and as should Maya.
I'd like updates on both.
Okay.
I'm telling you, that was a bar in 2000. This feels like the bar I was at. That there were tables all along these windows. If you went inside, there was a bar along there. This feels like the fucking building that I was in. It's killing me. Fuck, man. See, this is why I didn't want to get into this. How do I defend my memory that's, you know, a decade old? Do we go over here? Is it over here? Like something like this? Arizona Street? I don't think so, because Arizona goes this way. Here's your Y. Shit, I didn't even notice that. It has to be this one, guys. I know they say it's 2012, but fuck. This is strange to me, I will say that. It's strange. Memories do fade over time, totally not news. They do. Trusted Living says the Buffalo Bar. Was there a Buffalo Bar in 2009? I'd love to know that. Even telling you guys that he said, hey, say hello to Lily for me, it fucks with me. I don't want to tell you guys that. I really don't. I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to, like, insert myself into some sort of connection to Forrest Fenn. It feels icky. I just don't know what else to do about it. I mean, all right, let's look up the Buffalo Bar, I guess. What Buffalo Bar? Whoa. Q's Southern Bistro. Hold up. Do they have photos? That doesn't help me. Do they have a website? Come in. Do they have a website? What's up?
Did I tell you about the party we're going to?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, it's just that I thought you didn't know.
Halloween block party.
It's our neighbor.
4:30 on Halloween. Bring your favorite dish to share for a potluck.
Mom's bringing cookies. It's our neighbor, right? Not that way. That way.
I like it.
Play him. It's one of the boys.
What should I dress up as?
Maybe match with Mom.
Match with Mom?
Maybe. You could be a doctor. If doctors, you can be cops. No, you can be the cop. She can be the robber.
I'll be the cop.
Or does it sound like the other way around?
She's gonna be the robber.
Or should it be the other way around?
Should it be the other way? Say hi. Come here.
I always say hi.
Let's say hi together. Hi.
Now hi.
But
yeah, what are you gonna be?
I'm not sure. It'll be a surprise. I'll tell you.
Something that needs to match.
Something that matches Mom.
You should go on your phone, look up good couple. No, not like no, because then
good.
Because then if you look up couple, it's gonna be like a teenager.
Ah.
So good husband and wife TikTok or not TikTok. Halloween costumes.
All right, perfect. I will do that.
I want to stay in here. I'm bored.
You're bored?
Yeah, I can just.
No.
Like this.
Give me 20 minutes. I'll let you back in if we're still doing it.
You're gonna have to go downstairs.
No, I won't.
15 minutes.
Yeah, for the pizza, I know. I'll get you for the pizza.
Okay.
Thank you, playa.
Chat. Oh, I can snap now.
Oh, you can snap now?
Look. One of my music teachers told me I can't do it loud. Is that loud enough?
You're good. All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, man. 4:30.
I got it. 20 minutes.
When will I have to leave? Because I feel like after
Your mom's already left.
No,
it's just us.
No, like on Halloween when it hits 5, do you think we'll have to leave to go
Yeah, no,
trick-or-treating?
we'll be out trick or treating by then. Yeah.
Look.
So cute. So cute. All right. I'll see you, dude.
Ooh, pizza.
Talking about you.
Pizza. Pizza. Someone said pizza.
He's a cute kid. He's a cute, cute kid. Toad Brewery was a bar named Isaac's in 2009. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. Okay, so Toad's was a bar at the time I was there. So let's go back to that, shall we? So this, the place I said, was a brewery in 2009. This is absolutely where we went. I guarantee it. Buffalo Bar on 211 North Boulevard. Oh, fuck. Between Broadway... Hold up. Wait a second. What? Hold on. Hold on. Holy shit. Did we just find this? Hold on. So we're saying it's right here? Okay. Okay. How do I get... Fuck. Hold on. This is it. Buffalo Bar was in the same... This was the... Ah, shit, man. This was the Buffalo Bar. Fucking shit. This was it. So this was originally called the Buffalo Bar? You're telling me the Buffalo Bar was the place that Fenn talked to me? Oh, man. Let me go check on this pizza. Give me a minute. Oh, my God. don't know what to make of it. Lucy. I still can't comprehend how Ben makes money. It's none of your business. It's not off Facebook or YouTube, I can tell you that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. Buffalo Bar. There's no way that... Fuck. Permanently closed. Oh, shit. Was that it? And I walked down the street? Oh, fuck me. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Was that Buffalo Bar in business in 2009? There's a bar called DB Cooper's Lounge across the street? What? Steve. January 2009! Wait a second. Do you see this? The photo was January 09. Was it January 10? Wow, that might have been the bar. Fuck me. Can we get... Can we get some kind of like, what's it called? Like, business ownership or something? Originally opened in 1947, the Buffalo Bar was a fixture on Bullard Street in downtown Silver City until it closed in 2014. That's it. This was it. Wow, this was it. Holy fucking shit. It was the Buffalo Bar where he told me this? Ay, ay, ay. This was absolutely... I told you guys it had glass windows where the tables were. Right here where the mouse is, that's where my group of friends were. At a table near this window, and the bar was straight in. How about that? He told me about his fucking treasure hunt at the Buffalo Bar. Fuck, man. And this is where he brought up my daughter's name. The one thing I didn't want to talk about. This is where it happened? It's the only bar with that layout. Well, then there you go. Fuck me. How did I not remember that name? Because again, Remedy, this wasn't important to me when it happened. I've never thought about the bar in which this actually took place until I started to tell the story. But even then, I didn't decide to get onto Google Maps and start doing a fucking search. Not until now. Are you sure there wasn't another Lily on the dig? Davio, it's important that you even bring it up like that. My daughter's name was Lily. Lillie. Which was how his mom's name was spelled. So even if there was another name named Lily around me, which there wasn't, it wasn't even spelled the same. Damn, man. This was definitely where it was. 2009. And I must have walked out of the bar and went this direction. And that's why I remember this corner on the western side of the road. Fuck, man. This was it. This is where that fucker talked to me. How about that? Sephora said Lily and not Lily. Right, Carrie, he didn't spell it correctly when he talked to me. He just said the name. It was me who connected the spelling on my own. I don't know what that's worth. But everybody in that archaeological dig knew who my daughter was. They knew her name was Lily. So, I don't know. Interesting that this might have been the bar that I was at. God, what do I call it? 80%? I'm 80%. 80%. This was the bar we were at in 2009. I might have even said in other talks that there were like pillars around me and I couldn't remember why. That would be why, because it's Towner Silver City right there, so I don't know. But why would he talk to me about this? Why would he tell me he's hiding a treasure in 2009? I'm no one special. I don't know. Like I said, you don't have a tattoo on your arm, do I? This one? This is a Dharma chakra wheel. I'm not a sailor. I'm going to go have a refill. I'll be right back. Did the curtain move without me? Semi-burnt pizza is great pizza. I will agree. Yeah, K-Pro, in my opinion, we found the bar. There you go. Closed in 2014. Was open when I was there. Kahlo says Ben's story has changed from the first time they heard it. I don't know how it changed, but do tell. The only thing that has changed, in my opinion, is honestly, I don't even know what. Me figuring out which bar it was, sure, but that's it. Not the same car, whoever typed that. This is it. I'm convinced this was it. Oh, man. Ratty says, I saw a Fenn doodle on the bathroom wall of the Buffalo Bar. I mean, interesting. I did say 4 pillars before, didn't I? I did. It's interesting. I wish I could see inside this fucking bar. I walked out of this bar, and I definitely walked over to this street corner afterwards. That makes a lot of sense, because we were parked right along here. I remember for a fact we were parked along right here. (2009). What were the reviews? Friendly Old Town Bar. It's a history magnet, so don't expect perfect luxury Vegas bar. This place has history between the owners, the people, the structure, and the neighbors. Lo and behold, the bar is right next to the municipal court houseners. People, structures, and city. Many places next door aren't here. It's hard toll work on things when so many buildings are connected, but it's a typical bar. A biker bar, 8 years ago, yeah. William Christensen, Nicole Duran, and Shoni Eves. Yeah. Almost. Yeah, sliced up the cheese. I'm about to slice up the pepperoni. place smells awful and the bartenders is very rude. Rude. Interesting. Interesting. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't know. Shit. Hey, say hello to Lily for me. I don't know. Let me do some more pizza for the kids. I'll be back. I gotta get my drink. Hold on.
Get off. You're gonna get in trouble. Where's Maz? She's gone. Where'd she go?
shit. You're not happy with the pizza quality.
What about it? Are they saying it doesn't look good?
I don't know. Who cares? It's our pizza, right?
Wait, what do you think? Well, it was a little burnt.
It was a little burnt. Well, there you go.
No, wait.
You want to come here and say hi? Come here. Both of you guys, say what up?
What up?
D. Say what up?
Sounds for Dad.
No, okay. He won't say what up.
What up?
Are you gonna solve the Forest Fenn treasure?
What up?
Yeah. He said he will. So there you go.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna go with you.
Woo! Down
Wait,
low.
put your hands like this. I'm gonna push them.
Oh, ho, 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 yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Get him! Get him! Yeah! Ah!
Wanna try?
Good stuff. Get him!
I'm like the fun
Ooh!
people.
Ooh! Oh, shoot!
Don't hit you in the head.
Alright.
What's that? My hand.
I know, I'm hurting. Anywho.
If there was a challenge, whoever could eat the strawberries the fastest,
That would be you. So anyway, we got Indy's channel going on live in like what, 90 minutes. Ooh, that's hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh.
Okay. I ate it. Look, Matt, this is gonna go out. What do you say?
He's a little boxer.
Did he say that? Ben, how much people do you have in your life? 5,000.
We got 5,000, says JJ.
I got you, Joe.
117.
I was close though. You were close off by like 1,400. Hey, I think so that I was probably.
All right, you two.
No.
Be good. Head out. Be good to your sister. You want to stay? Okay.
Stay.
When I say I want to chase for these guys, come here.
Come on, Dad.
When I say I want to chase for these guys, we just want to know if there's a chase, right?
Yeah.
Are we going to find treasure?
Yes.
Yes.
I look like the guy lost, and when you remember he had an orange in it. Anyway.
Ah, John Locke. Well done. Yes, sir. Let's play that. Let's play that scene. Everybody, Derek thinks that he.
No, you know what I think in Lost? I think like you know.
Shh, don't spoil it.
No, I'm not spoiling it, but you know what I think in the first episode? I think that they're trying to go down, they're trying to like find like treasure, like hidden treasure. They're trying to find like a secret or something.
Oh, a secret.
Yeah, like they're trying to like find something down there in the hospital, whatever it's called. Oh, I can't breathe. You did it!
You ready? Hold on, let's do it.
They can't see. Oh, you can. Oh, that's cool. They can do that.
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pizza. Yeah, somebody said Ben's shorts are too tight. Who knows what that means? People are weird.
Pizza. Loaded pizza. Loaded pizza. He's like this. He's like this.
Hold on, here you go. You ready?
Hey kids.
Hold on.
Where is
What does that say?
Hey, kids, where is your
Keep going.
where is your phone?
Uh-huh.
Waters? LOL? No, what does that say? No, you helped me. Pizza floating.
Pizza floating.
Think about pizza in mind.
Think about pizza.
Oh, I can find pizza. Oh, you can see all the YouTube signs.
I know, right? Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? All right, kiddos.
No, I'm not. No, yeah, I'm not going.
See, they already know. I was gonna say, all right, kiddos, you gotta go, and they're all like, no, I'm not going. I'm not going.
No. Then you're babysitting me. And
Cute.
you can't just stay down upstairs. You got to babysit us.
Oh my God, it's so hot.
Ew.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Oh my God. They're burnt.
How can you even eat hot stuff if that's hot to you?
There's two different kinds of hot.
Yeah, but that's not hot.
There's temperature hot,
Okay.
and then there's spice hot.
Okay, now I'm hungry for pizza.
Well, you have pizza downstairs. Go get some.
No, it's him. He's
He's hungry for pizza.
Yeah, well, you don't want it. He cooks bad pizza. No, he cooks.
Look, you read this? Kids.
Wait, kids, read this. Hey, Ben, can I have $20? Yeah. $20?
No!
Oh, yeah, pizza. Pizza man. Oh! I wish that was Bob the Builder. I wish someone said Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder?
I wish someone said Bob the Builder.
You have homework?
Yeah!
You better go do it.
I don't have homework.
No, because you were sick. Now you're not sick today.
Well, I still have a Stein.
Oh, okay, you still have Kids, tell Ben to do your laundry.
Ben, do it. I don't do laundry. No, he's telling us, so go eat. Oh, yeah, so go. Yeah, do your laundry, Ben.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm eating. Right now, I'm eating right now, so look at it.
All right. Now we separate. Go. We have to. I gotta tell these people curse words, and I don't want you guys to hear it. We have to. Out skis. Love you both. Love you both. Oh my God. Those boys are perfect. They're Ashley's boys, but they're my boys too. Love them. And like, I mean, come on. That's what they wanted me to show you guys? John Locke smiling with an orange? They're my boys. It is nice to have kids, Davio. It is. I have a daughter. Haven't seen her since she was 12. She's about to turn 19. I miss her. And she understands, I think, somewhere deep down why we haven't seen each other. It's not my choice. But I'm lucky to have Ashley's kids to be around. Here's what I'll say. Men don't win custody battles. Specifically in California. None of us know our true stories. None of us know what's really going on. Justin Posey? I would assume more is going on, man. And I don't say that because nothing goes on in my life. I say that because there's phrases. Genius recognizes genius. Sadness recognizes sadness. Bullshitters recognize bullshitters. I recognize the sadness, man. I'm there with you, Justin. What's up, man?
Yeah, he dropped a better knife and he kind of.
Okay, let's go look at it. I'll be right back, guys.
On this foot.
All right, let's go look at it. It burns? All right, let me look. Come here. Okay, let me look. Oh, thank goodness, no blood. Where, right here?
There.
Right here on this toe?
Yeah.
Ay, ouchie. All right, so here's the rule. You sit on the couch for about 15 minutes. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you think you're... Hey, look at me. Do you think you're okay?
Alright.
Can you be the leader? Are you in charge? Even with pain? Oh, stop. Look at me. Even with pain, are you in charge?
Mm-hmm.
Does it hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Is it stopping you?
No.
Good. Give me a high five. You're in charge. Why did that guy tell me, say hello to your daughter? A bunch of people tell me to silence myself. A bunch of people tell me I wasn't involved in the chase long enough to have an opinion. When a man tells me, say hello to my daughter, and he's never met her, I take note of it. And frankly, that's why I took note of this conversation. I've had a lot of conversations in my day, and I don't remember most of them. Why did he not let me go? Why did he grab me by the shoulder and say hello to Lily for me? After telling me about how he hit a treasure chest. I don't fucking know. Zozo. Yeah. If she's 19, it now becomes her choice to reach out to you or not. You can either let it happen that way or step forward yourself. Zozo, I mean, those are wise words. They really are. However, can I offer you something? Children are malleable. Let's pretend I have an ex, and she's the mother of my child. Let's pretend that same ex did not want me around our child. Why? Not because I was a danger, but because she just didn't want me around. Do we understand how a mother has influence over her own daughter and child? if she's around. Imagine a 50-50 custody situation where since birth, this child goes back and forth between families. From 2003 and on. And this daughter hears about a shitty dad who's around, but he's shitty. All from one person. All while the truth is unfolding. Custody battles are ensuing. But children are oblivious, as they should be. I never told Lily about our custody battles once. It culminated in a false accusation. That's just me being honest. And I fought that false accusation for years. Until a court finally declared I was innocent. It took 3 appeals. It took 5 years of my life. You guys have no fucking clue. It's very hard to be a dad to those kids. When you've gone through the bullshit I've gone through. When my daughter was born in 2003, her mom immediately brought us to court in Southern California. I was 18 going on 19. And she filed to move out of the state of California 2 months after Lily was born. The judge for our proceedings turned out to be her best friend's dad. We didn't know that till afterwards. In fact, it's almost movie-like. I didn't know it or realize it until the moment the fucking sentence came down. As soon as he said that Elizabeth could move to Las Vegas with my daughter Lily, I went, what the fuck? I was told this couldn't happen. And then I looked at Judge Timothy Murphy's records, and I realized he was the father of my best friend. The same best friend who introduced me to Elizabeth, the mother of my child. The same best friend who was friends with her first. He recused himself, but didn't vacate his orders. She moved to Vegas. And I fought in a custody battle for years since to try to reverse it, and it didn't work. I booked a TV show, as some of you know. I was on a CBS TV show called Still Standing. It was on CBS. I got to film 1 episode. And after filming 1 episode, I realized I hated it. Hated it. And I filmed the episode up in front of a live studio audience, and I walked off the set. You know, we rehearsed for about a week. And we filmed it. And I still remember it was 2004. And I said, I'm done. As I'm walking off set. I don't like the way the actors treat the crew. I don't like the way the actors treat anyone. I don't like the way the directors act like they're the king of the world. But I was at craft services, and that's a situation you run into where food is provided the whole time while you're on set. And I ran into craft services, and I watched a main actor from our show basically spit at their feet. I wanted nothing to do with it. We filmed the episode. I walked out and I said, I'm done. The next day, I went to court and found out that it was official. My daughter was not going to be coming back to Las Vegas. And if I wanted a custody situation with her, I needed to continue to meet my ex in Barstow, California. 2 hours from me, 2 hours from her in Vegas. Every weekend. Make my daughter drive 4 hours to see me. 4 hours to go back home. And I said no more. And I moved to Vegas. So that's why I left acting. It's not because I'm some paid actor who's been put on hiatus so the Forrest Fenn story could come out. I used to be an actor and I hated it, and I also lost custody of my daughter at the same time. It wasn't Jamie Gertz, Mr. C. Doug. Jamie Gertz was actually a fucking angel to me. And why do I say Jamie Gertz was an angel to me? She didn't know who I was. I was a new actor on the set. My set name was Benjamin Napple. She made sure to always call me Benjamin until she pulled me to the side and asked me, what do I prefer to be called? And I looked at her and I said, everybody calls me Ben who knows me. And she said, okay, Ben. And I thanked her and shook her hand. Yeah! I can't, man. I'm live right now. But we'll play tomorrow. I promise. High five. What? I can't guess. I can't guess. You want to play Uno?
It's quick.
We will play tomorrow.
No, because there's only like 30 cards. You know, it's a really quick round.
All right, I'll play when I'm done with this. 20 minutes, okay? Promise. Fair enough. When I'm done with this, you and I and JJ, we're gonna play, but I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. At least once. Love you. But yeah, that's where I'm at, man. Guys and girls. Forrest Fenn said hello, say hello to your daughter for me, and I lost her. I don't know. And I will play Uno, Steve. It is more important. I will. I'm doing a little bit of a teaching lesson, Steve. So you guys got to see both kids, JJ and Derek. Derek's the older one. JJ today felt nauseous when he woke up and was trying to stay home from school. And myself and Ashley went, no. Everybody feels a little weird, and so, you know, we went back and forth with him. After essentially accusing him of faking sick, I looked at his eyeball, and I looked at Ashley and I said, oh shit. His right eye is red right here. And Ashley looks closer, and I look closer, and we're like, ah, shit. He has a sty on his right eye. So either it's pink eye or it's a sty, but we see that and we're like, you can't stay home. And then we're like, oh shit, you gotta stay home. So I have been teaching them throughout the day today. It's 7:30 now. But just because JJ wants something doesn't mean he gets it, especially when he's staying home sick from school. So I gotta, you know, balance them a little bit just because they want something right now. Normally I would do it even if I'm streaming, but I have to make them wait a little bit. Pink eye does suck though. I hope it's not pink eye, otherwise we're all fucked. Conjunctivitis could be. And this is where Ashley comes into play, and she's the genius. But, you know, what are you going to do? Listen, all I know is I'm going to go to my grave not understanding why Forrest Fenn told me to say hello to my daughter Lily. I'll never know that. And it's going to kill me. It's going to fucking kill me. I always assumed from that moment on, once I reapproached the chase in 2015 and then again in 2019, I assumed Lily Gay Fenn, or whatever the fuck her real name was, had something to do with this. And so there was a Thermopolis solve. Was it Wedding of the Waters? I was really into that. Forrest Fenn knows more than we think. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but Ben, Buffalo Bar Hall interior images in your inbox. Thank you, Trusted Living. Let me check it out right now. I don't see them in my inbox. Oh, here we go. Yes, I do. Hold on. Oh, fuck me. Here we go. Oh, shit. This is the fucking bar! This is it! Alright, hold on. Shit. Oh my god. Alright, thank you, Trusted Living. There's the bar. This is the fucking bar I sat at. And on the other side of this photo, if you can imagine where the photographer's taking the picture. Yes! Hold on. Oh my god, hold on. The pool table there. There's the bar. Fucking A, there's the bar. This is where I met Forrest Fenn, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Yes, it was absolutely the Buffalo Bar. Thank you, Trusted Living. Holy fuck. Lisa, you sent those same pictures 20 minutes ago? Sorry, Lisa, I didn't see it. Sorry. Fuck, this is fucking with me. Oh my god, yes. Who's that right there? 2014. Look at that painting right there. Yes, and Marilyn Monroe and the fucking oh my god. Fishing. He wasn't 78 when he met me, Albert. Or Five Leaf. It was 2009. He was 69 years old. Fuck me. Fuck me, this is the bar. Oh, this gives me fucking chills. This gives me chills. Oh my god. TheBuffaloBar.com. Yeah, it's gone now. Oh my god. This was it. This was it. Thank you guys so much for helping me find this. The oldest, the baddest, and the best. Fuck. No. He wasn't 79 years old in 2009. Okay, yes, right, correct. So he was 79 in 2009. Right. Did Fenn have any connection to it? Part owner or such? I don't know. I'd love to see some of these images behind the bar at this point. I really would. I love this image, the fishing image. Oh shit, man. How many times did I visit that bar before I met Forrest? That's a great question, Lori. Lori, I want to say I went to that bar once before I met Fenn. I went to that bar once in the beginning of our trip. I honestly think we all went to that bar, like a week into our dig. So like honestly, like June 10th to 15th, 16th, 17th, something like that for sure. Is that a Cody picture above the bar? I don't know what you mean. Bill is live talking shit about me. Well, whatever. I don't give a shit. How many drinks? How many drinks did I have? I had 0 before I walked into that bar with my friends. I had a drink when I met with him, though. Might have even had 2. It's weird. It's interesting that there's a Buffalo bar there, and this is absolutely the bar I went to. 100%. I went to this bar, and I turned and went to the corner by the window. It's absolutely what I remember. And it's fucking with me. It is really fucking with me. You know what I want to do now? I think I want to reach out to one of my friends. I'm going to do it live with you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want you guys to see that. Hold on. You'll see it anyway, but... Oh, shit. Are we not friends anymore? Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Hold on. She's not friends. I was about to say, Ashley's not friends with him. That makes sense. Fuck. How do I get in contact? I gotta do it on my own screen name. Shit. Hold on. Where's my phone? I don't have Facebook anymore. What am I talking about? Fuck. I can't even do it. Hey, man. It's Snapple. Need to talk to you about our time in Mimbres. Fuck. That's interesting. I would really like to see what he has to say. He was there with me every second of the way. Did Fenn tell me why he was in Silver City? No. What I was told was he had hidden the treasure chest. That's it. That was the only thing he told me about what he was doing. Buffalo Bar hosted parties for actors. That's interesting. Shit. Here's what I would love. If a family member could tell me why he knew the name of my daughter in 2009, I would love to know. What's going on? What Steve says, I don't know how I would have felt if some old dude brought my daughter's name up in a bar. Exactly. I was taken the fuck aback. I kept walking back to my friends at the fucking table near the window, but like, I said, guys, that was the weirdest thing that ever happened to me. I didn't tell them why yet because he mentioned my daughter's name, but then they go, oh, do you know who you were talking to? That's Forrest Fenn. Oh, who's Forrest Fenn? He's a grave robber. Oh. Well, if I want to get into graduate school in 2009, I better not be associated with a grave robber. And this is where I go, archaeologists were wrong. Archaeologists were wrong about a lot of things. And this was some of the stuff I told. Is it close to Gila? Yes, it's close to Gila, CG Doc. But there was no reason for him to know my daughter's name. I don't care how mysterious this treasure hunt is. I don't know my place or my role in it. And it fucking kills me every day. Do we all have our own fucking sob story about this chase? Yeah, we do. This is mine. Silver City is a long way from Santa Fe. It is. It is. It's a long way from Mimbres. It was, it was a few-hour drive, but Gobekli Tepe rewrites history. Yes, and I've said this since day one. Gobekli Tepe rewrites history. Hands down it does. And this is part of the reason why I was kicked out of my graduate program at UNLV. So, Treasure Warriors, I think if you told Forrest Fenn at the beginning of the conversation your daughter's name, you were probably in autopilot mode. You're right, but I never brought up my daughter's name. Specifically, not at this time. I was feeling super guilty at the time. I didn't want to be anywhere near associated with my daughter's name because I was away from her for a month and a half doing a dig. And at that time, she was, 6, 7 years old. Yeah! Come on in! That's okay. You need to stay calm. Put on a movie downstairs, and I'll be down there for you in a second, okay? Thanks, man. Soon. Why was he in Silver City that weekend? I don't know. I don't know what Silver City has to do with anything. I don't know. All I know is when I was done, he grabbed me by the shoulder and said, "Say hi to Lily for me." Did he overhear me? As Lucky Digger says, maybe. I don't think I brought up my daughter's name that night. How do I know that? Talking about my daughter's name at the time was very painful. It's painful to bring her up now, but I'm on live stream. I have no choice but to talk. So I just say the words. Jack asked me, when he said that, what did you say in the moment? What the fuck did he just say? Was what I said in the moment. It hurts too much to even think about, because I haven't been able to see my daughter. 7 years I haven't been able to see my daughter. You guys think you have it bad? You guys think it's shit? You guys think this has reached the max? I haven't seen my flesh and blood for 7 years. I don't know if she's alive. It sucks. Trusted says, Charlize Theron, Woody Harrelson, Keanu Reeves, and Bruce Willis have all been to the Buffalo Bar. That little small little joint in the middle of Silver City, New Mexico, they've all been there? Interesting. She's an adult, reach out. Stuck in Chaselandia. For the last 7 years, she's been told I'm the scum of the earth. I'm the worst thing that's ever happened to her, according to her mom. And when you're around that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it adds up. It sucks, but that's the way life is. I got Ashley's 5 kids around me. I take honor in being able to be their dad. But I miss my daughter. I've reached out. So I'll just say it. I've reached out. The last thing my daughter ever said to me was an email. And in that email it said, urgent on the subject line. And then the actual text of the email was, please come get me. Please come get me right now. I'm in trouble. And I was out of her life for about 1.5 years when this was going down, and I thought, she didn't do her homework, and she was in trouble with her mom, and so she came to me and said, urgent, please talk to me. Little did I know, it had nothing to do with homework. So I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I know she needs me, Brent. I say it every day to myself. There's nothing I can do. I'm legally withheld from doing it. I don't know. But all I've had to deal with is Forrest Fenn telling me to tell her hello 12 years ago. Shit, man. The only social media I have out now is because I want Lily to see it and just reach out to me, but I have no other. What's up, man? Okay, cool. Can you go back outside? I'm gonna keep talking about stuff. Yeah. Give me a sec. All right. Thanks. I don't have the access anymore. She's an adult. She's over 18, which is fucking crazy to think about. Make a video for her? I mean, this is it. I've made plenty of videos for her. None of them have reached her. Why do you think I do this? Why do you think I put myself out on YouTube? It's not for you guys. I hope one day she sees it. Honestly. I fucking miss her. I miss her. And every time I think about Forrest Fenn, I think about her. Shit! Was I paying child support? Yeah, I was paying child support. For a lot of the years. I stopped at the age of 16 for Lily for personal reasons between her mom and I. It was thrown out by a judge. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, no. Shit, man. Lily knows one day I didn't fucking bail. and in the middle of when Fenn says, say hi to your daughter Lily for me, or say hi to Lily for me, it'll fuck with me. But you know what? We've all gotten through the bullshit of this chase. We don't know what's what. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I think we should stop this. Nothing's more important than her. So anyway, let's stop this. Chasing Indy is going on live in about a half hour. We're going to talk DB Cooper with Alan Kay. And look, I'm looking fucking forward to it. I'm fully on board with DB Cooper being fucking Forrest Fenn, and Alan Kay has the goods. So everybody go on to Indy's channel in about a half hour, and we'll all fucking take notes, and you know, maybe think, shit, maybe there was more to this than we thought. So that's what I ask everybody, and we'll end it there. So I feel like I need something to like end this on a good note. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this. And then we'll end it here. And then someone please put on Indy's link. Nothing.
Do I take off a mask when it stops being a mask? When it's as much a part of me as I am.
Ooh. Intense, folks. Anywho, didn't mean to take it into a negative turn there, but anywho, Candy will be live in about, 25 minutes. We're going to talk about DB Cooper. All good. So let's shift it to DB Cooper. What do we do? Hold on. We're going to find a little fun thing to end it on. Ah, fuck it. Let's do this. We'll end it on this one. Go to Candy's channel.
Bourbon and soda?
Thank you.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Miss.
Yes, Mr. Cooper.
You might want to take a look at that note. I have a bomb. I fail to see how this has any relevance or bearing on...
This is the good part.
This is the good part.
See you again someday. Brother, Heimdall, you better...
Forrest fucking Fenn! Woo! All right, everybody, go find out what's what on Alan's big DB Cooper debacle on Chasing Indy's channel. 25 minutes away. Everybody go to Indy's channel. Enjoy. Have fun. Good night.